What's up, Wallace Theater? How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, thanks for coming out and hanging out with us. Like God said, my name is Meredith Kerr. And I have terrible taste in men. I know that's shocking to most of you guys just simply because of my haircut. Let's get this out of the way. I like dick and I like this haircut. Let's move on, okay? Anybody else, ladies, gentlemen, anybody have terrible taste in men? That's my dating motto has historically kind of been like the plaque on the Statue of Liberty. Bring me your unhoused. You're unemployed. You're narcissistic masses. And I will fucking date them. And you know, when that's left me a little bit jaded when it comes to love and relationships. Some people call that bringing baggage into a relationship. But to me, baggage implies like a suitcase. Your shit's probably organized, folded at least, you know? That's baggage that you can just take through TSA, no problem. That's not what I'm bringing to the relationship, you guys. I'm bringing in $47 General bags just crammed full of all of my fucking issues. And I'm 46 and single, so there's cats in those bags, y'all. That baggage does not go through a TSA very easily. There's never enough bins for all my bags. My alcoholism inevitably spills out. My love of narcissistic men with substance abuse problems sets off the metal detector. And then they pull me to the side and they want to frisk me. But that's cool because I'm like, yes, human touch. But then it's a woman and I'm confused. I actually wrote that joke because when I travel a lot for comedy, and when I do go through TSA, they have that new machine now that you like stand like this and it scans your body for explosive residue. And my lady always indicates for explosive residue. And y'all, I found out the hard way. TSA does not love my pussy to bomb jokes. No matter how factual. But yeah, that's I like I said, I'm single, and so being single, I do some ladyscaping, you know, just in case a man were to find his way to my nether regions. Like to keep her looking nice, you know. And the other day I was trimming her up and I took too much off one side, so she was lopsided, and I was like, I'm not trying to have the carpet match the drapes to that extent. So I was like, fuck it, let's just take it all off, start over, clean slate, you know? And then I got out of the shower and I was blow drying my hair upside down like we ladies do, you know, for the volume. And it gave me a unique perspective on my freshly shorn friend. And I learned two things in that moment, you guys. One, I've been misgendering this motherfucker his whole life. I was surprised too. And second, he's just a dude that looks better with a beard. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if it was like a weak chin or thin lips, but so now he's rocking the Fu Manchu. But that's, I have discovered in my let's say roughly 30 years of singleness that men are not great at sex. Anybody else out there discover that? I don't think I'm sure that I'm culpable in some bad sex that I've had. I'm not saying that that's not true. What I am saying is it is 100% the man's fault. And I think that's partially because there's bad information out there. I was on the internet the other day and there was an article, and the title of the article was 7 Ways to Make a Woman Orgasm. I was like, 7, holy shit, 7 is a lot. Guys, don't worry about the other 6. Let's focus on the 1. Let's put the fun in fundamentals, you know? But then I noticed the byline, and it was written by a man, and I was like, 7's an arbitrary number. He's got not a clue. But I'm going to tell you about 2 that really made me laugh. 2 ways that this guy claimed you can make a woman orgasm. And the first one, he called it a urinary orgasm. Thank you. And somebody, that doesn't sound. No, it doesn't. And it's completely not true. But basically what he said was, guys, if she's not getting off during sex with you, don't worry about it. She's going to come when she goes to pee after sex. Now that sounds dumb, but let's test that theory. Clap it up, ladies, if that's ever fucking happened for you. Anyone? Yeah, I just feel like that's bad information to put out there. Because I don't want to have sex with a dude and then he's listening at the bathroom door to hear if I'm coming. I don't have time to fake it in 2 places, is what I'm saying. Urinary orgasm. Oh, okay, and then this next one is my favorite. And he called this one a throat orgasm, and it's exactly what the fuck you think it is. It's some male bullshit propaganda. He says you can help somebody achieve throat orgasm by massaging the back of their throat with either your fingers or the head of your penis. I have met some men out there in the world who will never hit the back of a woman's throat, so some fellas don't got to worry about that. He said that when you achieve throat orgasm, you'll produce mucus and saliva, and he called that throat ejaculate. That's called pre-vomit. Am I right, ladies? Tearing up because I'm choking, not because I'm coming so hard. I'm throat coming so hard I'm crying. I just feel like if throat orgasms were a thing, we would look at bulimics in an entirely different light. Yeah. But men also, whether they're good or bad at sex, there's guys out there. I'm not saying every guy. This is generalization, so calm down, fellas. But there's guys out there in the world who will hype up their sex game, you know, and that's like, you know, I'm a comic. I'm also a bartender, and guys will come up to me and they'll just be like, "Meredith, I don't know. You just hadn't had this dick yet," or whatever stupid shit. Whatever stupid shit falls out of their face hole at that moment, you know. And I'm just like, why are you hyping up a game you don't know how to play, motherfucker? Like, there's going to be a test, like right now. You know, you're going to have to follow this up. And I asked my friend, I was like, why do guys do that? Why do they hype up their sex game when most of them don't know what they're doing? And he was like, oh, Meredith, because this is how guys talk. He said, Meredith, you just got to think about sex like the movies. Not every movie is going to be the best movie you've ever seen. Not every movie is going to fulfill you in every way. And I'm like, cool, I get that. Like, that's duh. But, like, what if that movie told me it was going to be the best movie I'd ever seen? What if that movie told me it wasn't going to stop until it was the best movie I'd ever seen? What if that movie told me, but by the end of that movie, I would be screaming that movie's name? But unfortunately, my sexual encounters are a lot like the movies. Like, the preview always shows all the best parts. I always leave sticky. You guys don't? Okay, well. And there's never a reason to see the sequel, right? But then, like, a month later, it's 2 a.m. on a Friday night, and the sequel hits you up. It just says, you up, and now I'm stuck in the middle of the Fast and the Furious saga. That's when I do hook up with a guy. Another problem I encounter is like when a guy goes to, like, you know, boop my guy's, you know, like touch my guy on his nose, like wiggle my guy's nose. He'll go to wiggle my guy's nose, but he does it like he's an amateur DJ, you know, just like a, you know, just a, you know, that's not what my dude's nose needs. Like, I need you to go after my dude's nose like a professional DJ, like Paul Oakenfold or Skrillex. Because I don't know if Skrillex is a DJ. I just really want somebody to Skrillex my clit. I think that's what we need. Just dubstep all over that thing. I did just recently get into a relationship. He's a comic, so it's fucking weird, guys. We're both so fucked up. He's cool, and that's when we first started going out. You know, we were in like that sexy romantic phase, and we were like laying in bed, staring in each other's eyes, and he was just like, Meredith, you know, what do you like? What are you into? Tell me what's your fantasy? What do you like in the bedroom? And I feel like when men ask women that, it's because they want us to say something weird so y'all can say something weird because you want to do some weird shit. But like, which is fine. I'm down with weird shit. Just don't ask me to be weird first. But like, you know, he's like, what are you into? What do you like? And like in my head, I was just like, should I lie and say, you know, like, I want to wear Princess Leia's bikini and you can watch me Han Solo myself and then you Chewbacca. Baka is what I call my vagina. But then I was just like, that's not what I want, so that's not what I said. I was just like, you know what, I like making out. Like, you know, a lot of guys skip like the foreplay and the making out part, and I just really want to, you know, I want to make out, like have a good make out session, dry hump, like we did in middle school. That might be too young, but I was fun in middle school, you guys. You know, just like really get the engines revving. That's what I want. And so I told my boyfriend I want to make out session, and he goes, wouldn't you just rather stick something in my butt? Okay. So and it's a year and a half in. I still haven't got my makeout session, you guys. But my boyfriend now jingles when he walks. Using you like a piggy bank till you kiss me, motherfucker. I'm going to tell you one more thing about my boyfriend that just happened recently, and then I'm going to bring up the next comic. We just had Snowmageddon. I'm from Bristol, and we were snowed in. I think you guys got some good snow here too. But I was in the kitchen and I was baking, but I got hot, so I took my shirt off. So I was topless baking, which I thought that he would think was hot. And I'm baking a confetti cake. That matters. So I'm baking the confetti cake topless, and I'm scooping it because confetti cake's more fun. I'm scooping the batter out of the bowl into the pan, and I accidentally dropped some on my boob. And I was just like, sweetheart, I spilled some cake batter on my boob. And he just looked at me and he was like, so? And I was like, oh shit. And he goes, Meredith, there's eggs in that. So I looked him back in his stupid fucking face. And I said, that's right. Sisters doing it for themselves, motherfuckers. And then he jingled as he walked away. Thank you guys so much. My name is Meredith Purr. And I've got a great comic coming up here for